Going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we got something a bit different this time. Of course, unless you've been living under a rock, the Commonwealth Games have officially started. Now look, I'm not too involved with the Commonwealth Games, to be honest. I don't really care what happens, but I want to see the Australian women cricket team do well. That's what I'm here for. I'm here, obviously, to see our country do well at the Commonwealth Games. We are defending our title at the Games this year. And oh boy, you want to start off the first game with an absolute, almost heart attack. They chose the right way to go about it, did the Aussie women. Hey, what a game of cricket this was. If you did watch this game, it was a great game of cricket. It was a really interesting game of cricket. I mean, India were into bat first, 154. To be honest, did not look like enough at all. I was thinking 170 plus on that sort of pitch. So I thought 154 would have been chased down pretty easy. But there was some very inspirational India bowling, which almost ruined the party for us. And they almost stole the victory. In fact, I mean, we kind of stole the victory from them because India were definitely in the box seat at one point with the ball in hand. So hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. If you want to be up to date with all the cricket news in the world, subscribe here. We're going to be covering the Commonwealth Games cricket. Obviously, it's only the women who are playing at the Commonwealth Games, which I have no idea why that is, but I love cricket and I love, you know, the spirit of countries battling it out and I mean, I just love cricket. That's why I'm here. So we're here. We're going to go through the scorecard. Again, if you're not new to the channel, you know how these work. We're going to go straight through it. Hold on. Who was man of the match? Probably Ash Gardner. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't say who was man of the match, but I would definitely say Ash Gardner was man of the match for sure. All right, India, they were into bat first. And here we go. Now, look, I don't know every single name on this list, but I do know most of them. I'm not even going to lie to you. I am across women's cricket. I have very much knowledge on women's cricket. I do watch a lot of it. All right, so at the top, we got Smriti Mandana. She went for 24 off 17. Shafali Verma, 48 off 33. I mean, her and Harmanpreet Kaur, the skipper, were very, very good. It's the only place they really got any runs out of, unfortunately. Jemima Rodriguez as well. I know her as well. She plays for the Melbourne Renegades, 11 off 12. And then they were straight into the tail end already. So, look, 154, I just didn't feel like was enough on this pitch. It wasn't enough. But look, look, when the skipper just always seems to turn up against Australia, for some reason, Harmanpreet Kaur just knows how to play against Australia. It's like something every time we play her, whether it's on the international stage or she's playing in the Big Bash against, you know, Aussies, she's always dominating. I don't know how, but she always does it, especially against us. So, she hit some beautiful shots, 8 fours and 1 6, the only 6 of the innings as well. It was a beautiful shot and some really impressive batting. Look, didn't really get what they would have wanted out of this tail end. It really did fall apart very, very quickly. They even, you know, they batted out the full 20 overs, but did they? I didn't think they did. I mean, they went 8 down, but I thought someone at the end, like, retired or something, but never mind. I was up all night watching the other cricket, the West Indies and India game. So, look, I'm a little bit slow this morning, but we're here. All right, into the Aussie bowlers. This is where the damage was done. Darcy Brown, 1 for 30 off 3. Megan Schutt, who, I don't know how, like, she could be 62 now. She has been dominating and has been our best, like, pace bowler in all 3 formats for a good decade now. Like, I reckon I was born and Megan Schutt was still bowling for Australia and taking wickets. She's an absolute gun, and she just continues to do it every single game she ever plays. It's especially in England, where that ball is getting an extra bit of zip. You know, a lot of movement in these sort of decks here. She got lots of movement with that ball. It's a good place to be bowling if you can bowl some swing. Ash Gardner, none for 23 off 4. Alana King. I don't know if anyone just heard that, but there was some car just I'm going to edit that out. I don't know if anyone heard that. But Alana King, none for 36 off 4. Jess Jonathan took it 4 for, bowled absolutely exceptional, 4 for 24 off 4. And Talia McGrath only bowled the 1 over. I mean, she's a pretty good bowler, but got hit for 17. Just wasn't her day, unfortunately, with the ball in hand. So, hey, India, they put 154 on the table. I mean, look, 154. I don't think anyone really thought it was going to be enough. Everyone knew that they were going to have to take early wickets, because if they didn't, the game was going to be done. It was going to be over. And they just had to get rid of the early partnerships. I mean, look, these are arguably the 3 greatest names in Australian women's cricket history almost. Like, these are the biggest wickets you have to get. And I tell you what, they did exactly that. They've got her name down here. I thought her name ended with Takua, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm a little bit... Oh, okay. So she's got a different name. Okay, so she's got, I think that's her middle name. Yeah, it is. Renuka Singh Takua. So I was a bit confused there for a second. I was like, who is this? She did not bowl, but it's meant to have Takua after it. So I was just confused for a second. I mean, she did bowl exceptionally well, and it really did just create her own, hero story. Unfortunately, she couldn't get the win, to kind of back her story in and make her even more of a superhero. But before this game, she had only taken 3 wickets. She came out there in the first 3 overs, got Alyssa Healy out, got Beth Mooney out, Meg Lanning was gone, Talia McGrath went a few overs later. She tore apart our top order. Some of the most, the one delivery to Talia McGrath, if you haven't seen the highlights, please go watch them. Bro, the ball swung back in. She pitched it so short, so outside off that I'm thinking, bro, this put this for 4. And then it just came back and took out her stumps. And I'm thinking, what the hell just happened? She bowled incredibly well. And you have to give massive credit. She was very, very good and almost won the game single-handedly with the ball for her country. It would have been a very inspirational story. But hey, these are the stories you live for someone who it might not have been noticed before and then can come into the big stage and take a 4-wicket haul. She'll be remembered forever for that. So you can never take that away from her. Where are we up to? Talia McGrath, she went for 14 with that great delivery. Rachel Haynes went for 9, and I'm thinking, oh shit, we're in danger here. When it's not looking too hot right now. You see the fall of wickets down here. We were 4 for 34. We were 5 for 49. So you can understand why I was in a little bit of stress. I was a little bit stressed out for the girls, because this is just not the way you ever wanted to start as defending champions of a tournament. But the absolute fight back from herself, Grace Harris, who was exceptional. Don't want to take anything away from her, but Ash Gardner, 52 off 35 not out, 9 fours. She hit 9 fours, won the game off her own bat, and it's just, we've seen her do it plenty of times in her career, whether it's been with ball in hand, bat, or even in the field. She can take an absolute blinder catch. So she's a game changer. It's what she does. And to be honest, she just reminds me of the female version of Jadeja. Just does it all. Just does everything. Is the utility of the team. Is a big hitter. Won the game for our country. So, incredible effort. And to build the partnership with Grace Harris, who has not been given as many opportunities as at the international level as I'm sure she would have wanted so far, but she's an absolute gun as well. She can hit a very, very long ball if you have not seen much of her play. 5 fours and just a lazy 2 sixes. I tell you what, if you're a betting man, just put money on Grace Harris to at least hit 1 6 every game, because I feel like she's guaranteed to do it as long as she's out there for longer than 6 deliveries. At least one of them's going over the rope for 6. And was really a big important part of rotating the strike, hitting boundaries, keeping that run rate going. Unfortunately, went out at the wrong time, but lucky enough to have Ash Gardner out there to finish the job. And Alana King, we have to give credit to every single person who was a part of it. Alana King not out 18 off 16 with 3 fours as well. I mean, 3 fours, pretty important. I think one of them was like a chip, like through slip, or, past that sort of region. But, hey, 18 off 16 as a tail ender, you take that to be out there and win the game. But, hey, the Aussies, we take game 1. We kind of already went through this, but... Renuka Singh Takua is her full name, I believe. I mean, she was, we already spoke about her. She was exceptional. 4 for 18 off 4. She was very, very good. Meghna Singh, 1 for 38 off 4. And then Dipti Sharma also, who has been playing for so long. I mean, since I was growing up, I've been watching Dipti Sharma, spin the ball for the Indian team. She's been around for ages. 2 for 24 off 4. She's always very good. And the skipper, Harmanpreet Kaur, also rolled the arm over. None for 10 off 1. So, hey, we get the win. We, as in Australia, get the win to start off. I mean, you can just always bank on these two countries having an absolute, just cracking match of cricket. It doesn't matter if it's women, men, indoor cricket, outdoor cricket, goddamn, if it's blind cricket, deaf cricket. It's always going to be a close game between these two countries. And it's always a ripping contest. So, hey, I don't know how the Commonwealth Games work. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, how many stages, how many games you have to play. Like, I have no idea. As we can see here, we play Barbados next and Pakistan. Let's see who Team India play next. Let's have a look. So, I think we're in the same group. What's next for them? So they play Pakistan next. That'll be a great game. They then play Barbados. And then after that, it'll be whatever series they go into. So, hey, Commonwealth Games is underway. Let me know if you guys are, watching, paying attention. But, hey, a great game of cricket played up first. The Aussies get the win. I hope everyone enjoyed. And I'll see everyone in the next one.